Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a lovely week. Here is a new one, a new episode, and let me read as follows. This one was from a gentleman. He said, "Why I can no longer live with my wife." It's a long one. Please bear with me. I will try as much as possible to read it. Please just bear with me. I am a married man with 2 children. In 2003, my wife and I were so broke. Despite all our financial trouble, she was firm. She was from a financial stable family. She is the last born and only daughter in the family of 5. I have always wanted to make money in a legitimate way, but I lack enough to start up capital. One evening, my wife came home with £500,000 and gave it to me so that I could start the business I had always wanted. I asked her where she got the money, and she told me one of her aunts who reside in Canada sent it to her after she told her what was going on, what we were going through. A few months later, I found out from her friend that she had actually stolen the money from her mother, who is a successful businesswoman, and have given her the money to take to the bank. But she lied to her mom. She bumped into a thug who snatched the money on her way to the bank. Her mother understood and thanked God that the thug didn't hurt her only daughter. This hurt me so hard because I didn't want to start my business with a stolen money. It was, however, too late because I have already invested the money and the business was booming. In a year, I have fully paid back the money to my wife, who went to gave it back to her mother, but didn't even mention to her that I knew how she got the money. It has been over 24 months now, but I have totally lost trust, love for this woman, because if she managed to steal money from her own mother, then what about me? I can't even trust her with my property because she's a thief. Yes, the money she stole from her mother helped me start a business that became very successful, but I didn't know that it was stolen. Otherwise, I wouldn't have accepted it. Honestly, I want her out of my life before she steals my money too. How do I end this relationship without hurting her? I want this to end in a good way. Wow, boss, you have a lot to say. So, let me recap. So, in 2003, according to you, you and your wife were going through a really bad financial situation, and you wanted to start a business, so you didn't have the capital. So, this woman came with £500,000. Back then, £500,000 was a lot of money. And then she gave you the money to start the business that you wanted to start, right? Okay. So, and then you find out from her friend that she actually stole the money from her mother. Her mom gave her the money to talk to a bank, but she went home and told his mom that she was being attacked by a thug who collected the money for her. The mom was so thankful that she didn't get hurt because she was the only daughter. And then now you said that you don't trust your wife anymore and you want to end this relationship without hurting her. The only thing I can say is this. According to you, she has went back and give the money back to her mother. On one hand, you get people saying, I want to marry a wife that will be very supportive of me. And you find a woman that think, okay, my husband has the potential, but he doesn't have the capital. And then she went and get the money. Maybe if she have asked her mother for the money, the mom would have probably give it to her anyway. I'm not condoning what she did by stealing her mother's money. But now she has given her mother money back. Your business is doing so well. So now you don't want to be with this woman anymore, and you think how you're going to do it without hurting her. It doesn't matter how you're going to do it, you're going to hurt her. But I'm just trying to understand your logic behind the idea of, I don't trust her anymore, I won't trust her with my property. I don't get it. Is it not you people property because she's married to you? I'm just asking questions. I just don't get it. If a woman is willing to actually go and steal from her parents to make you and her give you a better life, even that one too is a problem. If you marry the one that you are not supporting, that one too is a problem. If you marry the one where be say you like material things, is a problem. If you marry the one where you not like material things, it's a problem. You help me out. What do you want? Okay, so you will leave the one that was willing to steal for you people to have a better life. You will leave her because you don't trust her. Then you will go and marry somebody else who don't know how you get the money to make the business because you think you trust that one more than the wife that went to steal the money too. Just help me out. This is the definition of ungrateful. I'm sorry to say, bros. This is the definition of ungrateful. Sometimes when you have to do good for a person, she probably saw a potential in you, but she didn't know that deep down in your brain is as this. What are you smoking? What are you saying? You said it yourself that the business is successful, that you've given her back the money, and she actually put the money back exactly. The society you live in, the Naira, because you talk about Naira, that means you are in Nigeria. Did you know how much? Don't get me started because I won't stop. I don't get it. What do you want? If you're asking for validation to say you want, the truth of the matter is you want to go and misbehave. So you want to end this one and maybe you don't find once more. Because this is just an excuse. This is just a ridiculous accuse that does. Yes, she may have, whatever she did was wrong. But she has paid back her mother the money. And your business is doing well. She's not bothering you. She's not slapping it in your face every day to tell you that, oh God, it's my money that I stole from my parents. And told your wife, you guys need to think about the people we call friend. Because this man wouldn't have known where the money come from if your, in quotes, friend didn't go to tell. So the question is, what was the logic behind your friend telling your husband what you told her in secret? Because I've come to realize that if it's a secret, do not even tell, die with that bloody secret. Because boy, as long as one person knows about that secret, the very first day that you have misunderstanding or you people disagreed or anything, that secret will come out. Because if your friend didn't go to tell your husband how you get the money, he will never be here now saying he wants to end the relationship, because not even he wants to end the marriage, because he find out then he didn't do anything about it, 25, 26 months ago. He didn't find anything about it, or 23 years ago. But now he's not here telling you now that he wants to end the marriage because your friend told him where you get the money from. Friend. In quote. So, if it does happen, he tells you, maybe he's even having an affair with that your friend, who knows? You don't know the level that human being there with their desperation, how far they goes just to bring somebody else down for absolutely no reason, for apparent no reason, just for doing sake. They do it for fun. So, I don't know. Mr. Man, I think you're an ungrateful person. Very, for that matter. Because she never one day threw it in your face according to you, what you wrote now. You've given her the money back. She gave the money back to her parents. And here you are still saying that you want to end the marriage because you don't trust her anymore. So who are you going to trust? The one that will come and eat the money that didn't know how the business started? So you help me out, because at this point in time, I don't know what to tell you. And I genuinely hope that whatever way you tell her, she'll be able to deal with it. And for her own lesson, that she know the people that she keep as a friend and how much you're willing to share with those people. Because we are living in a very cruel world. People, humans, we can be cruel to each other. So all the things you could have said to your husband is that particular thing that he knows how you got the money to give to your husband for business that he's going to say. I don't know. But to me, my personal opinion, you are grateful, ungrateful person. Because the fact that you giving her the money back and go, it should have died there. Trust or no trust. You've lived with her, set the business. Or why the time you find out few months after that, you didn't tell her, no, take the money back and let your business die. Now that your business is well successful, now you know that you don't want your wife back. But you know what? You've already decided what you want to do, and it doesn't matter what anybody says. You've made up your mind. And I hope she have the strength to continue and move on and trust less, trust people less. And if you want to do good for somebody else, not ungrateful someone like you. Until next time, bye.